Okay. Um, so welcome to this year's QCT Youth Week session. We are delighted to have you all here today. Everyone joining from Bangladesh, thank you so much for joining, even in this unstable uh, situation. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. We all appreciate. Thank you. So I am Adila. I'll be representing Grow Your Reader Foundation, and it is an honor to share our insights and experience with all of you. For those who may not be familiar with our organization, let me take a moment to introduce you to Grow Your Reader Foundation. We are a nonprofit organization dedicated dedicated to promoting literacy and love for reading among children and families. So, Grow Your Reader was established in 2016. It has been tirelessly working to address the critical issue of illiteracy and its impact on children's educational outcomes and overall development. So, throughout the various initiatives and programs, we aim to make a lasting impact on young lives by empowering them with the lifelong skills of reading, critical thinking, and communication. So, exactly 1 year back, last year, our session was titled Pages to Possibilities. Many of you have joined. um that session. So our title was Pages to Possibilities, How Reading Opens Doors to Learning About Everything. So there we actually focused on the critical issue of global literacy. Okay, and we highlighted on the fundamental role of reading. Okay, that plays, a big role in acquiring knowledge, enhancing communication skills, and critical thinking. We discussed earlier that how literacy is not just a basic skill, but a gateway to understand the world around us and achieving our fullest potential. So, earlier we explored the challenges many face in developing this essential skill and vast opportunities that open up when one becomes a proficient reader. But this year, we continue our journey with a new focus. So, what is our new focus? Here, we'll be addressing the challenges we highlighted last year. Our session this time, it's titled Reading Secrets, Secrets to Literacy in Bangladesh. Today, we shift our focus from identifying the problem to exploring practical solutions. We will delve into the strategies and the methods that can significantly improve literacy rates, particularly in Bangladesh. We will share the reading secrets, a collection of insights and techniques designed to make reading a more engaging, accessible, and effective experience for all. So, by focusing on these solutions, we aim to provide basically a roadmap for the educators, the parents, the young leaders to empower the next generation with the gift of literacy. This session is not just about discussing what needs to be done, but also about equipping everyone with the tools and knowledge to make a real difference in their communities. So, a team from Grow Your Reader Foundation has developed the Reading Secrets curriculum. And today, the panelists joining us have put a tremendous effort to bring this curriculum to life. Thank you for joining us in this important conversation, everyone. We look forward to a meaningful and inspiring session as we uncover the secrets to unlocking literacy and opening doors to endless possibilities. So, before we jump in, I would like to mention that on behalf of Queen's Commonwealth Trust and Grow Your Reader Foundation, I request everyone that by the end of the meeting, kindly fill out the QCT feedback form. The link is given in the chat box, as you can see. It would be very helpful if we all could take out some time and answer it. Okay. Um, Now, please make sure you do that at the end of the meeting. Okay, by the end of the meeting. Now we all can start introducing ourselves. So I'll start. I am Adila Karim. I am working for Grow Your Reader Foundation as a partnership associate, dedicated to improving access to education for underprivileged communities. I create partnerships and collaborations that can help achieve the organization's mission. I am also a Queen's Young Leader. Um, that's all from my side. Thank you. And now, one by one, the panel would introduce themselves. Firstly, we have Sadia Jafrin.
Thank you, Adila. Hello, everyone. I'm Sadia Jafrin, founder and CEO, Grow Your Reader Foundation. I am also a Acumen Fellow and also a Queen's Commonwealth Young Leader. I'm also the curriculum planner and designer of Reading Secrets. So I'm really happy to be here and looking forward to the discussion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sadia. Next, we have Mohammad Mihsan bin Maksud.
Hello everyone. I'm Misan bin Maksud, a dedicated member of the Reader Foundation and the curriculum developer of the Reading Secrets program. Uh, I'm contributing in the Grow Reader Foundation as a next writer, and I'm also a bronze awardee of the Duke of Edinburgh International Award program, and I'm currently working towards the Silver Award. I'm glad to be here, and nice to see you all. I'm looking forward to the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mihsan. Thank you. Next, we have Fatima Ononna.
Well, hello everyone, and thank you for having me here. I am a youth activist and I am a Queen's Young Leader. I'm also a gold awardee of the Duke of Edinburgh International Award Program, and currently I'm serving as a coordinator in Grow Your Reader Foundation. And I play a role to support our ambassadors' professional growth. And I also love organizing reading circles on university campuses. Additionally, I'm also involved in fundraising so that we can help more children in need. That's all about me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Fatima. Then we have Mariam Atia Azad.
Okay, thank you, Adila. And thank you all for being here. I know the current times are very unstable, so I'm very glad and happy that you all have joined this discussion. My name is Mariam Atiazad, and I am a youth activist and also a Queen's Young Leader. And speaking about some awards and programs, I have completed my bronze and silver level of the Duke of Edinburgh International Award Program, and I'm currently going for the gold one. I'm currently also working as a coordinator and communications associate at Goya Reader Foundation. So working in communications, I'm pretty much involved in every most GYF projects. And as a coordinator, I work with my volunteers. I try to motivate them and organize fundraising campaigns so we can extend our reach to as many children in need as we can. So that's all about me. Looking forward to a great discussion. Thank you.
Thank you so much to our panelists. So now we can start. So our today's topic is reading secrets, secrets to literacy, particularly in Bangladesh, where we talk about the strategies, the methods that can significantly improve literacy rates, particularly in Bangladesh, like I've mentioned. We will share a collection of insights, techniques, and to make the reading more engaging, accessible, and effective experience for all. So we will be starting with Fatima. So Fatima, please tell us that what do you think about the current situation of students, and how is their progress in reading, and what is the global scenario of this issue? Could you give us some information?
Well, thank you very much for asking me the question. And I would like to begin with a simple sentence. So let us suppose the name of the dog is Puppy. It doesn't seem like a very big deal for us, right? Because we all know how to speak and how to read and how to write. But did you know that in Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, and even in country like Bangladesh, 3 out of 4 third grade students can't read it? I mean, the world is facing a big learning crisis. Like while the countries have significantly increased the access to education, students are going to school, but this is a different issue from learning. Going to school does not make us learn. So worldwide, hundreds of millions of children each year join school, and they lack the most basic skills, like the daily skills that we need to calculate the correct change from a shopkeeper when we try to receive or buy something, or maybe about a transaction, or maybe reading a doctor's prescription. They can't do any of these tasks because they lack the basic understanding and the basic reading skills. So we cannot expect to build a career or educating the children when the situation is going on like this. So to start the discussion, I would like to begin with some global facts, not just Bangladesh. I will cover the scenario which is going on with the other world as well, other countries as well. So according to the World Bank blogs, 70% of 10-year-olds of the low and middle income economies cannot read and understand a basic text, just like I have stated right now. And we have a term for this. We are terming this phenomena as learning poverty. Poverty because they lack the skill and they are not learning anything from the schools. So if they cannot learn the basic things, we cannot, educate them. So if we take a look at the percentage, it's more than half of the economy. And this is a very serious problem we're talking about. And not only this, according to the United Nations, currently it is thought that 6 out of 10, if I'm not wrong, 6 out of 10 children suffer from this learning poverty. And they're unable to read and understand a simple text by the age of 10. But they should have, accomplished many more by that age. So if this problem is not solved soon, I'm afraid that the numbers will increase and our economy will, face a big, big backfire. And as we know that education is the center of building the human capital, the latest World Bank research shows that the productivity of 56%, I repeat 56, which is more than half of the total population, will be less than half of what it could be if they enjoyed the proper rights and complete education in its full health. So the numbers are staggeringly alarming. And for a country, it helps us strengthen our institutions from within the societies, and for employment, for economic growth, everything, and many other aspects. It also reduces poverty, and it also helps strengthen the institutions and spur innovation. So we faced a massive pandemic as well. At the beginning of the pandemic, in the year 2021, a report showed that the education of 37 million children in Bangladesh and about 800 million children in Asia, including the South Asia, Southeast Asia, and the East Asia, it has been disrupted completely due to the school closures because the students could not attend school during the pandemic. Uh, During the start of the COVID-19 and in the early 2020s. So I know it's very hard to believe, but the numbers are at this state. Believe it or not, this effect is still increasing and it's still persistent as we speak of now. So in Bangladesh, even though we could not, avail primary schools for everyone, it is free, and the government is giving out textbooks, and there are more than 4.3 million kids. Although it's free and although they have textbooks and all, 4.3 million kids from age 6 to 15, between 6 age to 15, they are not going to school. And even if they joined, they dropped out due to this closure of the school. And about 42 million people of the country, which sums up to the 26% of the total population, let's say, they can't even read or write. And this is a very, very serious problem we are facing, not just as a nation, but also as a continent. So a lot of them are stopping, and now what we require more than ever is a viable solution to this problem. And since it's been going on for a long, long while, it will take time. I completely agree that it will take time to improve the current scenario, but also we are constantly looking forward to solve this problem. Maybe slowly, but surely we will try to bring the issue to an end so that the children don't need to suffer or to struggle to read anymore. Well, thank you for asking me the questions, and that's all about the condition of the countries that lack the skills of reading and writing. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Fatima. Actually, the numbers which you have mentioned, in the global scale, it's actually very, very alarming, and of course, this needs a solution. So, thank you so much for your insights. Thank you. So now, actually, we will move to the good part now. So, I would like to ask Misan that Mihsan, please, I would like to know, we would like to know about the curriculum, the Reading Secrets curriculum from you. That what were the things that were in your mind when you were developing the curriculum?
Thank you, Adila. I think Fatima has just described what the context is in the whole world right now. So I think that was the context which we all have in mind. We all think how to solve those. So basically, if I'm to talk about what I was thinking or what we were thinking, these were the contexts which actually drove us to make this curriculum, to think about this curriculum. So, yeah, let's start. The Reading Secrets curriculum is designed to tackle some important literary challenges through several key objectives. When we were developing the curriculum, several critical aspects were at the forefront of our minds. First and foremost, we thought about inclusivity. Inclusivity was the first thing we wanted to ensure, which we see that isn't ensured in our current curriculum and or mostly in any curriculum. We haven't seen inclusivity being ensured in most of the curriculum. So yeah, inclusivity was one of the things we thought that we need to ensure. So it was vital it is vital to us that every child, regardless of any background or ability, feels included and had the access to the same learning opportunities. A significant focus was also on addressing the reading skill gap that we have constantly observed in traditional education systems. We emphasize the importance of fundamental reading and literacy skills, ensuring that the students develop strong reading abilities. Additionally, we designed the curriculum to be easy to follow so that the learning becomes accessible and manageable for all the students. When see I open my math book, I see that there are so many maths, but they're not organized. I see that there are so many questions which I do not even know how to answer, or I do not know how to go uh, through those techniques. I do not know what structure to follow, but we think that we all have experienced that in our traditional curriculum a lot. Uh, for example, when my little cousin was going to schools, he didn't even understand how to follow the instructions of the book. So we actually thought that we have to make this curriculum easy to follow, both for the students, both for the teachers, and for the parents. So yeah, that was another thing which crossed our minds, that we have to ensure that our curriculum is easy to follow. We also wanted to make learning an engaging, playful, and fun experience. We believe that children learn best when they enjoy the process. So we designed the curriculum with fun games, stories, and practical activities to be interactive and connect with students on a personal level. When a child is saying a book that only has texts, no colors, and nothing else, uh, they actually don't feel the excitement to read those texts. But when you have some playful characters, you have fun colors, when you hold the book, your mind becomes fresh, you become happy. You want to read that book. So, this interest, this excitement, we thought that we need to ensure that excitement if we wanted to make the children read those books, if we wanted to inspire those children to read those books. So yeah, we have to make them excited so that they want to read the books. So we thought about that, and this we gave a lot of importance to make this curriculum a fun one. So yeah, in addition, we also considered the overall development of the children, ensuring that we included practical skills that would be beneficial in real life scenarios. This holistic approach was crucial in fostering well rounded growth. Uh, we have seen that the discrimination of the reading skills. Uh, for example, if we look at a common Bangla medium student of class 3, you will see that he can read Bangla languages very well. But when you give him an English book and you tell him to read that book, he struggles. He struggles a lot. He doesn't even know how to learn how to read those words, and you are giving him a lot of grammatical parts. You are giving him a lot of stories, but he actually doesn't even have the idea how to read a word. He doesn't even know how to spell a word. So the whole thing is very you know, it has become a massacre. Okay, so we thought that we need to ensure that the students learn each of the parts of our education properly and equally. So we thought that while we are teaching him Bangla from the very basic pre-primary level, we have to teach him English also from the pre-primary level in a fun way, in an engaging way. In that way, when he is in class 3, he will not struggle. Lastly, we were mindful of the educational and financial context of Bangladesh. We aim to create a curriculum that is not only effective but also is realistic and accessible within the country's unique circumstances. If we make a curriculum but no one can uh, no one can't even engage with that curriculum, no one can't even buy those books, we don't actually we won't actually succeed. So yeah, we thought about the financial context of Bangladesh. We thought about how we can make this curriculum available for everyone. So yeah, these were the things we thought that we should keep in the curriculum, and we have to ensure in the curriculum to make a sustainable and good learning way for all the children in Bangladesh, and a very good and build a very good future for Bangladesh. We all together. Yeah, that's all.
That sounds very exciting, Mihsan. Thank you so much. I hope we all can see a part of the reading secrets, a part of some of your samples or book later on. But I think that you have mentioned that at the beginning that it's inclusive. That's what you've mentioned, that it's inclusive. So I would like to know that, um, like, is it for both English medium and Bengali medium? Like, I know that you have explained, but could you like explain it a little more? Mihsan?
Hello. I
Yes,
think
yes.
I was disconnected for a while. I couldn't understand the question. Can you repeat
Okay.
it again?
Yes, yes.
Thank you.
So basically, earlier you have mentioned about inclusivity, and you have said that it's for both. You have mentioned English medium and Bengali medium learning together and all. I completely understand, but how does it work? Could you explain that if you have any strategy or anything that you're following, particularly for this curriculum?
Yeah, ensuring inclusivity was one of our primary concerns while developing the whole curriculum. We firmly believe that if we can't achieve inclusivity, all our efforts would be in vain. To address this, we implemented two strategies. Talking of strategies, firstly, we ensured that all content in the books would be written in both Bangla and English. This approach would allow the students from all the backgrounds, from Bengali background or from English background, or even if we talk about madrasa children, uh, no one would have any difficulty while reading those books, because the instructions and the all the contents are written in both Bangla and English. And making this curriculum accessible, to make this curriculum accessible, I think this strategy will have a very good impact on this. Secondly, we provided detailed guidelines for the teachers and parents in every lesson of the curriculum. These guidelines are also available in both of the languages, Bangla and English, ensuring that everyone or anyone who uses the books can teach or learn effectively without having any language barriers. The students can learn, but the teachers or and the parents will be the ones who are giving guidelines to them. So when we are giving the guidelines in both of the languages and in the easier ways, in the easier words, it's easier for the parents and the teachers to understand the guidelines, so that they can give uh, better guidelines and better directions towards their students and can teach them more effectively. So yeah, I think these two strategies will work as boosts for ensuring inclusivity. With these measures in place, we are confident that the curriculum is inclusive enough to meet the needs of students from both English medium and Bangla medium. So yeah, we are hopeful that we will be ensuring the inclusivity. Thank you.
That's great, Nisan. And I absolutely agree with you. And I'm sure everyone here would agree that um, the parents, the educators, it's very important for them to understand first, because they are the ones who will be, teaching these students, right? Their children. So, of course, they should get the clear instructions first. And then I think eventually it will become easier for the children, you know. So thanks a lot, Misan, for all the information that you have provided. It's actually amazing how you all have planned it to make sure it works out for everyone. Thank you. Thanks a lot. So now, Mariam, let's come to you. Like, do you have any statistics that you would like to share regarding this?
Yeah. Thank you, Adela. Thank you for the question. Yes, I will be sharing a few statistics so that I can give you guys an image on how deep this problem actually is in Bangladesh. Anona or Fatima have shared statistics on the world, so I would like to share some on Bangladesh. So before I cite reports and everything based on the statistics of dropout rates in Bangladesh, I would like to mention in Bangladesh, primary education and scholarships are provided. These are free, especially for female students. But if we were to look at, after you hear my statistics, you will see that there is a completely different scenario there. Okay, there are some significant challenges that are being faced in that area, which is why that we have such high dropout rates and such low literacy rates. So if I were to cite a report from UNICEF, you can see that 34% of third graders in Bangladesh have the basic foundation reading skills, and a mere 18% of all third graders have the foundational numeracy skills. So when you hear these numbers, you can I can identify, and I'm pretty sure, and I would like to highlight two critical issues. One is the lack of quality education, and the other is the skill development at primary level. So if I were to give you more numbers, I think you will notice a trend. So some reports, I would like to cite a few reports from BBS and Banbase. So in that report, they mentioned the dropout rates. It starts from 13.6% at the primary level, then it escalates to 32.85% in the primary secondary level, and then 21.6% in the higher secondary level. So you can notice a trend of rising here. If I were to go into more deep, you can understand, they mentioned that 0.6% it starts, the dropout rate starts at grade 1. Then it goes to 5.7% in grade 3, then 7.6% in grade 4. So you can see that there is a trend of rising. So this trend kind of suggests that as the student progresses through the grades, the lack of these foundational skills are actually becoming more apparent, which contributes highly to why the dropout rates and literacy rates, dropout rates are so high in this country and literacy rates are so low in this country.
Right, right. So, what are the impacts of, like you have mentioned, like the impact of not knowing how to read?
So I think generally, I think the impact of reading actually extends beyond the classroom. So students who leave school early, who drop out, they have, of course, limited job opportunities, right? So in many cases, their parents, if they are male students, they'll make them join the workforce at a young age, and if they're female students, they will get them married off at such an early age. Right, so this cycle of early marriage and joining the workforce at such a young age, right, ultimately this kind of maintains the economic hardship that's very prevalent in Bangladesh, right? And also ultimately this prevents societal growth, it hinders societal growth. So along with these factors, however, like whenever we think about dropout rates from school, we think about the financial strains and everything. But along with this factor, there is another factor that is rising, and I would like to share this emerging factor. It is from a personal experience. So recently, we did a GYR for Goriyuri Foundation has done a project in Gopalganj, which is a district in Bangladesh. So when I was reviewing, it was a baseline survey that was done here. So after the baseline survey was done, when I was reviewing the results, I could notice another factor. So yes, many parents, they, because of the financial strain they have for bringing upbringing a undereducated child, they get them married off at a young age or make them join the workforce at a young age. However, the emerging factor is the lack of actually engaging educational content present in the curriculum that is being taught in the schools. So because of this lack, the learning gap increases, and as this child progresses through the grades, they become uninterested in going to school. So I think it is vital and we must and crucial that we highlight, that we address these educational gaps. So if we want to break this cycle of early marriage, of child labor, if we want to decrease our dropout rates, we have to address these educational gaps if we want society, or if we want Bangladesh to progress towards a brighter future. I hope that answers your question. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. Thanks a lot, Mariam. It's actually great to know that, and it's actually very sad as well, right? The condition, because uh, we we are reading, we wouldn't know, right, that what others are facing, but I think maximum people here do not know, right? So I think it's actually very important that we know and we act to it. So yeah, thank you so much. Thanks a lot, Mariam. Actually, before moving forward, I would like to remind everyone that you need to fill out the form by the end of this session. You need to fill out the form. Please do not forget. It's actually very important that you fill it out. It's the QCT feedback form. Please make sure you do. It's in the chat box. Mariam will share it again. Yeah, and please we do not leave the meeting, right? So we will also take a picture at the end of this meeting, just to keep a memory that because you all were here and a part of this session. So yeah, okay, so we can continue. And now I would like to ask the main mind behind the Reading Secrets curriculum, Sadia. Sadia, I would like to know that when you were designing this curriculum, right? So when you were designing this, how did you know that it would work better than the existing curriculum?
Thank you again, Adila. I'd like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the Queen's Commonwealth Trust for celebrating the International Youth Week. And also thank you, Adila, for arranging such a beautiful space to share our stories. And also I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to everyone for joining during these unprecedented times. It's very much crucial to amplify our efforts in reforming our motherland, our Bangladesh, and we are dedicated to transforming the education sector, shaping a brighter future for all. So I would like to start with a story, and I will be echoing with Misan because Misan has explained everything. Now I like to show the curriculum so that you all can understand better. So let me share first. Okay, can you okay. So why did we start or develop Reading Secrets? So back in 2016, when I was a fellow, I taught in a government primary school. You all know that most of our marginalized children are studying in our government primary school. So we thought that reading is an important way to develop the holistic development of a child. So we thought that establishment of a library would be helpful for our students, so they will be able to access the reading books, story books, alongside their regular curriculum, the NCTP curriculum. And because we strongly believe that reading is playing a fundamental role to develop our children minds, brains, and everything. And also reading is the opening door for learning everything, and then we decide that um let's start a library. And then we established a library, and after a few days we noticed that children were not so much excited, or they were not interested to go to the library. And then we started to finding out the reason behind this. And then we figure out that most of the children couldn't read. And when we realized that, we started to figure out that why they were not able to read. So we found few of the reasons that the classroom student teacher ratio is very high in our government primary school. Like one teacher has to manage like more than 50 students. So it is very much impossible to teach students how to read, so it needs a very one-to-one focus and attention. So it's very difficult in our context to teach students in their pre-primary or grade 1 or grade 2 level. So and one reason, and another reason is that we don't provide any extra books to our children so that they can practice more. And also our school time is very limited, and our subject number of subject is more. So students don't have like enough time to focus. And also before developing the curriculum, we did a market research, and we found out that lots of the books came from India or USA or UK. They are not properly organized. There are lots of complex things, and the books curriculum, they don't have sequential way. So when students, teachers want to follow the existing curriculum, they got confused, and they don't have this curriculum really don't have any clear roadmap that how to follow this curriculum one by another. And then we started to design our curriculum so that the curriculum can stand out of existing all the curriculum. So it's a complete package. Already Misan has shared, but I would show you why it is different from other curriculum. So in our curriculum, all the content and all the chapters, I mean syllabus, are very much structured. As you can see this, that chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. So you will have clear idea that completing chapter 1, what we should start, and then what we should start. And all the chapter has unique lesson plan. We try to make the lesson plan in a, very interesting way, and all the instructions are very much clear and simple, so that our teachers and parents can easily understand. And we make the curriculum both in English and Bangla language, and it's not different books. In one book you will find both language. So sometimes in our government primary school, most of the teachers don't have they are not skilled enough to follow the English instructions. So sometimes they find it very difficult to follow and execute in their classroom. As well as our parents, those who are came from lower economic strata, they find it very difficult. Sometimes they are not educated, but some like few of them can read Bangla or understand Bangla. They can also follow our curriculum. So, and also those students who can read, they can also follow our curriculum and teach their peers as well. So it is very much inclusive, and it is very much helpful for all the teachers, parents, and students. And also this is also for those who are came from like higher economic strata, like English version school or English medium school. So they can also easily follow, because all the lesson plans or worksheets is highly enriched and well thought. So, interactive lesson plan and exciting worksheets we have incorporated and easy to understand. As you can see, this is our Bangla curriculum, that how to teach Bangla reading. So you will find lots of worksheet to practice, lots of different way we follow different strategy, so that student will not be bored while they will practice the worksheet. And also the teacher will find it very much useful, and parents as well. They don't have to search in the Google or online, or they don't have to make by themselves. They will just use this our books, and so their time will be saved as well. And also the structured contents, and this is very contextualized and connection with the audience. So when we read books from India or USA or England, we find lots of words those are not contextualized, or our students or teachers can't connect with these words or the story. So it's very much difficult to understand when we can't connect with the story or the topic or the context. So we try to make it very much contextualized, so that our Bangladeshi students and teachers and parents can easily follow and understand and relate with this content. And we wanted to make it very much fun learning, so that students and can learn all the contents through a fun way. So we incorporated games within our curriculums, and we incorporated, like in our games we added lots of exciting missions, like suppose our books has 5 chapters, so the games has actually 5 missions. So one by one, students have to complete the chapter, I mean the step, and they will be able to go to the next level. So every time they will practice the worksheets and every lessons, they will find it very much exciting. All the lessons and worksheet will excite them. They will never feel like pressure, or they will never feel like they are studying. Rather, they will feel like they are playing game, and sometimes they will be able to compete with their peers as well, that I am in level 3, I am in level 4, I am in level 5. So the whole process will be very much engaging as well. And also we try to make our worksheet in a in a way that every students can find their own way to learn, like different worksheets, like they have to crafting, they have to drawing, they have to write, they have to listen, they have to speak. So all the things like kinetics, visual, auditory, all the practice they will find here. So student will be able to practice all the aspects of learning. So our graphics is very much colorful. We give the attractive outlook of our books. Design is very much exciting, and we added lots of playful characters in our book so that students will be able to play with the characters. They will be able to connect with the characters. So the learning will be memorable and fun. So they will have very good experience while they will practice our books. So yeah, that's all from my side today. So I hope I was able to deliver the curriculum well. So thank you, Nabila.
I'm Sadia. Thank you so much for this outstanding presentation. I must say that I was a teacher myself 2-3 years back, and we had to make lesson plans, and it's actually a very important practice here everywhere. But as a teacher, it's actually very exhausting, that what should be done, what should be taught after what. It's very important. And because you have already given lesson plans, you have um, um, you are giving lesson planners in such a way so that the parents, the teachers, it's going to be so much easier for them. It's actually the initiative is truly remarkable, and I hope your curriculum will greatly benefit everyone in need across Bangladesh. Thank you so much. Thank you. It looked great. A big clap for you. Thank you. Thank you. So I would like to remind everyone again that on behalf of Queen's Commonwealth Trust and Grow Your Reader Foundation, I'm requesting everyone to fill out the QCT feedback form. It's given in the chat box, and it would be very helpful for us if you could fill it out. You can fill it out now. Please make sure you do it today. It's actually very important. Me as a moderator, all the panelists, everyone here, please fill out the form. And yeah, so we are at the end of our conversation. So Taiba Raya, she has raised hand. Yes,
Hello.
Taiba. Yes, Taiba.
Sorry for the trouble, but I was disconnected in the midst of the meeting. So can you give the link again?
Yes, Mariam will give it again. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Okay. So as I have mentioned that we are at the end of our conversation. So to sum up, I would like to sum it up. It's clear that we all agree on the learning crisis in Bangladesh, where many children lack strong reading skills. This just shows how important it is to focus on basic reading abilities, actually, before moving on to the other life skills, right? So the Reading Secrets curriculum, it could be a great solution, actually, to help with this. And I would say that it not only for Bangladesh but also globally. I hope it reaches globally. So in closing, I want to extend my heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of you who joined us today for this inspiring session. A special thank you goes out to our esteemed panel members today, whose insights and perspectives have illuminated the path towards empowering young minds. Thank you so much. Your contributions have been invaluable. Thank you. Thank you. And moreover, I would like to express our appreciation to the Queen's Commonwealth Trust for providing us with this exceptional platform during the QCT International Youth Week. And it's an honor to be a part of such a prestigious event and to have the opportunity to connect with like-minded individuals and organizations dedicated to shaping a brighter future. So as we conclude, now let us carry the spirit of today's discussions forward, igniting positive change in our communities. The journey to nurturing young readers and learners is one of that requires a collective effort, and the participation by all fuels our determination. So thank you all once again for being a part of this gathering today. Let's continue to inspire, educate, and empower. Thank you. And please do not forget to fill out the form. It's very, very important. So everyone will fill it out today. Okay.
Photographs,
Thank you.
Adila?
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, Sadia, for reminding. So let's take a photograph. Everyone, please turn on your cameras. Yes, thank you, Taiba. I can see Taiba. Thank you so much. Everyone else, please, I want to see all of you. Okay, whoever can, please. Thank you, Fariha.
Welcome.
Okay, Mariam, please. Sadiapu, are you done taking the picture? Are we all ready? When it's done, please let us know, okay, Mariam?
Hello, assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum salam, Sumaya. Sumaya? Okay.
I think she's talking in phone.
Okay, okay. So could you please mute Sumaya, Mariam? I hope that's fine. Please take a picture.
Oh,
Okay, I'm taking one last picture right now.
Okay. Yeah?
Okay.
Good. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be ending the meeting. And please do not forget to fill out the form.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. You guys are the best.
Allah Hafiz, Apu.
Khuda Hafiz. Bye-bye.